What's up, world? I'm MrJaneJacobs, and welcome to another episode of The Rich and Ratchet Kitchen, gourmet quality food at ghetto-ass prices. And on today's episode, I want to show you guys the simplicity of meal prepping and marinating 101, honey. Okay? So I went to the grocery store already, and I'm gonna pull out just some chicken and meal prep it. Just two simple kind of marinades to do, and I'm just gonna throw them in the freezer, or you could cook them immediately, or cook one of them immediately and throw one in the freezer. So it's just a time-saving thing to do. Your mother has done it, I have done it, we've all done it. But these are kind of my go-to flavorings, honey, for just marinades. So I'm gonna show you on this episode. So I went to the grocery store already, and Sundays are like my meal prep days. And that's what I love about Sundays, is like cooking and just getting the week started. So when I do that right, I'm all set for the week. I'm on autopilot when I come home. I don't have to worry about dinner. I don't need no man cooking for me, because I cooked myself for myself on Sundays. And that's what it's all about. It's all about being independent, okay? INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? Okay, so we're gonna pull out the chicken. So I just have chicken thighs that I like to use. And the best thing about the chicken thighs is that they have more flavor than the chicken breast. Okay, do not be basic on your chicken. Go with the chicken thighs. They have a little more like fat on them. It's okay. It's okay to have some fat, okay? Like, be real. There's more flavor in the chicken thighs than the chicken breasts. I don't know, the breasts are just dry. It's maybe my preferences as well, me being gay, but I just don't like breasts just in general. Okay, so we just need to continue rolling, okay? So what I like to do is just separate the chicken into meals for myself. So what I like to do is have about like 4 or 5 pieces in a Ziploc bag. Oh. So we just throw that in there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And just open up this other one. Throw in the pieces and divide them evenly. Because when I make dishes, I make one for myself that day, and then the rest become meal prep food items. So they're, just throughout the week, I have at least 3 more portions that I can eat throughout for lunch or dinner, whatever, if you're on the go, or even for a family, right? So you can make this one complete meal. You have another meal for the next, day. It's just a cost savings that way too. So that's what I love about meal prepping. So we have our 2 bags here. We're gonna migrate. We're gonna put these over, and we're actually going to just cut up some vegetables. So for me, what I like to use in some marinades of mine are green onion, cilantro, garlic, and a little bit of ginger. Ginger, honey, because I love me some gingers. What's up, boo? All right, so we are gonna continue. What I like to do is just smash up some garlic here. And this is the fun thing about cooking, is this is what I love right here, is getting your hands dirty. It's therapeutic for me. It's like chemistry, of putting different ingredients together and see what kind of flavors come about. So just chop it up. Some more. Chop style, chop the style. That's what's up. Because we in the Rich and Ratchet Kitchen. And we're having fun. So this is what I like to do. I don't watch TV. I know, right? Like, I'm missing out. But this is what I like to do, is just kind of cook. And if I could spend a couple hours on a Sunday in the kitchen, and to set myself up for the rest of the week, I would rather do that than just having to go out all the time. It just saves me money in the long run. And you get better quality food because your taste, you just make it yourself. You can smell, oh my gosh, Smell the freshness of the cilantro, the garlic, oh my gosh. And then also ginger too as well. So I just like to get some thin slices, and I love me some ginger, okay? It's used a lot in my Asian cuisines because it just has that punch, that flavor. It's good for you. You could steep it in tea if you want to, with a little bit of honey, a ginger tea. Ooh, girl, honey. Honey. We're doing it, wow. So, and now I'm just gonna slide this off to the side and get some green onions. And they're already washed. I washed them before I started recording. So, chop that off, chop the style, okay? And just keep. All right. And there we have it. I'm just gonna set this off to the side. So this is our like fresh ingredients that we're gonna throw into the bags as well. So for the first one that I want to do is kind of like a little barbecue, barbacoa. I don't know, not barbacoa, just barbecue. Asian barbecue. So we're just gonna set this off to the side. And what I like to do in a bowl, so I'm just grab my bowl here. Let's put this over here. We have soy sauce, maple syrup, that's scissor, okay? We got our chili powder, our little bit of cayenne, and a teaspoon. And I'm going to show you some secret ingredients as well to make this barbecue, Asian barbecue kind of style. It, you know, it's just me in the kitchen. It's my black and Asian side, okay? This is a Blasian barbecue mix, exclusive, the MrJaneJacobs. It's a Blasian barbecue mix that I'm making right here, right now, okay? So, we do a half a cup of soy sauce. Okay? And this is that scissor, that maple scissor right here, grade A from Canada, okay, imported, because you know we rich and ratchet, right? So we throw that in there. So with the scissor, or the syrup, I need to stop saying scissor. The syrup is the sugar, and then the soy sauce is the saltiness, so it balances out in between. And then what I like to do is throw in some of that garlic honey. Get that potency, that green onion, and that ginger, honey, that ginger. Actually, we're just gonna throw this all in here, okay? Who's lying? Who we lying, okay? Just add more flavor. Just add the flavor to the bowl. So, we are gonna get chili powder, and I like to do just 1 teaspoon of it. Yeah, chili powder to get that heat. And then the cayenne. Honey, you can't go wrong with, well, you can go wrong with cayenne if you do too much. Just ye be warned, honey, ye be warned. So you just do a 1/4 teaspoon of it, and that will bring the heat, kick up the flavor. And I think that's all. Hold up, my secret ingredients. That's what's up. So we are going to throw in a shot of brandy, right? Cheers. Pour it for the homies, okay? Pour it for the homies. And then we are going to add a little bit of smoke flavor, okay? Because, you know, I live in the city. We don't have, you know, no wood or no charcoal, right? So I have to add that flavor in already. So we're just doing 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke. I use the hickory or mesquite, if you like. I'll skeet. That's what we're doing in here, is just the hickory flavor of the liquid. in this marinade, y'all, okay? And we're just gonna do, so this is my olive oil. It's not strong enough sometimes. So, drizzle, honey. Ow, yeah, okay. And all we're gonna do is now just mix it and season it. Just get all the flavors, you know, infused together. If only, honey, oh my God. This smell. This is what we're gonna pour over the chicken. So you have the garlic. Okay, let me just catch this phrase for you. Garlic, onions, cilantro, ginger, soy sauce, maple syrup, liquid smoke, and a shot of brandy, okay? A shot of brandy. So the alcohol is gonna cook off later. But for me, this is the marinade of a lifetime, the Blasian barbecue. Mr. Jane Jacobs Blasian barbecue mix, okay? So this is what you're hearing first. And then what I like to do is a little taste test, is of course, ooh, loud, okay, honey. We're gonna grab our chicken, and then we're just gonna pour it on top, okay? Pour it right on in it. Put me in a bath of that, honey. So, this is what, and then you want to squeeze it out. You know, because I'm too poor to get a food saver and just marinate it. All you have to do is squeeze the damn bag. Squeeze the damn bag, y'all, okay? Get the air out so that more of the flavor gets into the meat. And you just set it overnight, throw it in the freezer if you want to, but this is a simple marinade, okay? So that's marinade number 1. And now we're gonna go on to marinade number 2. It's just my Italiano, you know, because I am not Italian, but I want to be an Italian stallion. So we're gonna clean this off, and then I'll go ahead and get prepared the next marinade on Rich and Ratchet Kitchen.